And if I was Meg Kerrigan, it would have been World War III when I got home. Because how dare you? How dare you embarrass me in front of Coldplay? In front of Yellow?
In this video, we are going to be discussing the viral moment that occurred at the recent Coldplay concert. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Amomi, aka Petite Diva, and in this video we are discussing a moment that was captured on the Jumbotron at the recent Coldplay concert. Now, this moment has exposed some people in an act that they should not be doing.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
Now, the cameras turned to the audience at the recent Coldplay concert and they caught a couple being lovey-dovey. But immediately they were shown on the Jumbotron on the screen, they separated. Now, it was discovered that those two people were not supposed to have been in that kind of situation. Now, the man is the CEO of Astronomer. His name is Andy Breyer. The lady is the Chief People Officer of Astronomer. Her name is Kristen Cabot. Now, these two are married to different people. And now that moment has caused a lot of drama and tea to be spilled about the two of them because apparently they are cheating. So now in this video, we are going to check out what exactly people think about what happened at the concert. We're going to look at what has happened after the concert moment has gone viral. And then I'll come back to share my thoughts. But now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, let's get into this video.
So now that I've seen like a variety of angles on this video of Chris Martin accidentally outing the CEO and CPO on the Jumbotron at the Coldplay concert, I find it very ironic and actually comical that nobody would have ever known that this was them. Like, this would not be as viral as it is if they hadn't reacted the way that they did. Like, if they hadn't freaked out and ran away from each other and made everybody be like, whoa, what's that about? What's going on here? Like, they could have just stayed as they were. He could have kept gripping her boob like he was. Nobody's like generally gonna know who the CEO of this astronomer business is, but because it went as viral as it did because of their reaction, they were found very quickly because the interneted and did the amazing things that it does. But yeah, they got themselves caught by their reaction because they knew the second that they saw themselves on that screen that they were wrong. They know what they're doing's wrong. And they know that they're doing some dirty shit that they don't want people to find out about. So, I love Sweet Karma. I feel really bad for his wife though. Like, I cannot imagine finding out that your husband is having an affair in this kind of way in front of so many people. I hope that she just takes him for all that he's worth. She deserves it because that's some bullshit. I'm sure that they are in damage control mode today. But man, I hope they are having the day that they deserve because, yeah, doing things behind the scenes in the darkness, always gonna come to light. Always gonna come to light. And unfortunately, well, fortunately for us, unfortunately for them, it happened in front of like tens of thousands of people. So yeah, stop being dirty little scumbags and cheating on your spouses, and maybe that won't happen. I love the internet today.
The fact that this man is genuinely having an affair with this woman. They are both married. This man got kids. I don't know if she's got kids. But he is the CEO of $1 billion company. She is his chief HR officer. And they got caught having an affair at a Coldplay concert. I love the internet for this. Chris Martin didn't even know he was ratting their asses out. I hope their spouses light their ass on fire. I hope you both get lit up on fire. Okay? It's hard enough being cheated on, okay? But to find out because they got exposed at a concert and the video has been going viral? That is crazy. And that being the way you find out, I'ma make your ass suffer. This is just clear indication. Don't cheat. Don't cheat, because it's gonna come back on you tenfold. Because this is some ratchetness to a whole nother level. Chris Martin, again, doing the Lord's work. If you just saw that video of the Coldplay concert, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, and I'm gonna break it down for you. The Cheesemate found us. I am here for it. What the fuck? So let me show you. Okay, so this is the company that these people work for, and this is the guy in the video. Oh my gosh. And then this is the woman. And apparently he's married. Why? Why would y'all do that? And apparently everyone in this company knows, because the girl who was like, it looked like they had a box, and the girl who was next to them, like super beat red and like smiling, she also worked for the company. But who's the guy in the glasses like cheering like, oh my god, everyone found out and Coldplay just called you out on your affair? What the is wrong with people?
Honestly, the craziest thing about the CEO and the HR lady getting caught cheating or having an affair or whatever at the Coldplay concert is that you guys wanted to get caught. Trying to hide behind it, first of all, trying to hide behind a Jumbotron is already insane. Like, we've already caught you in 4K. But whatever happened to like old school cheating, you know, like in a hotel, at a bar? Why are you guys going to concerts now? Like, what? In the Beverly Center, hand in hand, not giving a damn who sees me. It's like that. Like, what? Like, have some decorum. Like, have some couth. Like, go to the Four Seasons like the rest of the white CEOs. Why are you going to Coldplay? I mean, I like some of the Coldplay songs, but
you better get that divorce money, girl. Andy, who was caught having an affair at the Coldplay concert with one of the HR girlies, this is his wife. This is his wife who initially had his last name and completely dropped it on Facebook. Plus, she left comments wide open for the public to react. For those that haven't seen it yet, this is the CEO, Andy Byron, and the alleged HR chief mistress, Kristen Cabot. Here is a clear photo of Kristen that is in the New York Post. The pair work closely together at Astronomer, which is an AI and data collecting company worth over $1.2 billion. There are memes going around of this all around the internet, and I'm so curious to see if Chris Martin or anyone from Coldplay is going to make a public statement about this. A lot of people don't read the terms and conditions when you're just purchasing a concert ticket, and these people likely had a suite or were gifted the ticket, so therefore they had no idea that they would be on camera, but it's technically not illegal. Because I was thinking, I was like, I wonder if these people are going to sue Coldplay for this, but there's literally not much liability here. You got caught, the whole world has seen it, you have to own up to it.
See, that's the thing about rich married white people in like C-exec level jobs. They're going to have an affair. 100%. Most of the time, they're having an affair. That's just how it is.
These two people didn't react, none of this would have happened. If they had just like seen themselves on the kiss cam and went like, oh, how cute, oh, kiss, kiss, haha, 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 and then done like a little dance, like maybe did like the Ashley Simpson hoedown from SNL and like danced it out and just kind of rolled with it. None of this would have happened. They reacted as if like they were Meryl and Marty caught on a Jumbotron a year ago. Like that's what they acted like. They were Travis and Taylor and like, oh no, everyone's gonna see us. And no, nobody knew who they were 5 minutes ago. It's like an astrology company or astronomer company. I saw CEO of Astronomer and I was like, is this guy like the one who runs all of astronomy? I mean, what is that job besides the fact that I don't think that any of them have it anymore, that the business probably won't exist. Let this be a piece of advice. If you're ever met with something in life that feels like, you know, like a real big like pivot, a real big obstacle in your life, you just got to learn how to yes and it. You just got to roll with the punches and just go with it, have fun with it, and move on. Also will help if you're not adulterers. Yeah, so.
Okay, Ma, you see that video with that CEO got caught cheating on his wife at the concert?
Oh, yes, I did. I seen that.
What you think? What you think?
I think he went off, and if I was his wife, I would not divorce him.
Why?
Well, he would suffer though.
But you ready for this? He gonna put out a statement. I'll try to put the blame on the concert, the artist, saying, you know, he had never said what should have been a private moment. You cheating on your wife in public is private?
Okay. Oh, I need to be there for that response. Sucker.
Ooh. Ooh.
You better be glad she ain't put a contract out on your behind to bump your butt off. But she gotta up the
Up the life insurance?
There you go. Got some nerve. He better be thankful to God that she let him in that house that night.
Ma, ain't that crazy?
Because he'd have slept out there with the dogs. So I know they got dogs. Well, they dogs would be in the house with them though.
Mom, you could divorce him though and still get that money.
No, but I get more if I stay.
How you figure?
Because every time he look at me, he would see, look, here. So he would say, here. The look I would give him, here.
How much he give you every time?
$10,000 every time.
How many times a day you gonna look at him?
Often.
And if I was Meg Kerrigan, it would have been World War III when I got home. Because how dare you? How dare you embarrass me in front of Coldplay? In front of Yellow?
When I tell y'all the devil works hard, but TikTok works harder. Not you've been identified in a matter of hours. Divorce is imminent. Your reputation's ruined. All because you wanted to be caught on Candy Cam on Kiss Cam. Thinking you were at a concert having the time of your life, and now you're about to be in divorce court. Crazy. Family destroyed.
Good morning. Just woke up. I have a cold. But let's set the stage. Imagine, if you will, you tell your significant other, let's go to a Coldplay concert. We both love Coldplay, and they're in town in Boston, Massachusetts. So let's go. So you make all the arrangements. You even bring somebody with you that you work with that you just recently promoted. And you go to have a great time. And then this happens. You get caught cheating. Wow. Live and in 4K at a Coldplay concert. I don't think I've ever seen TikTok and LinkedIn and Reddit form such an alliance with one another to bash this man who's a father of two, and then this woman, I don't know how many kids she has, but they're both married. Not to one another, to other people. But they just had to go to Coldplay, and they just had to be all romantic. Imagine the amount of lies that had to take place for him and her to be able to make this event happen. So in this video, it's pretty short. You can go find lots of other videos. There's a woman that's next to them that's smiling. Apparently that's a co-worker who was just recently promoted, and you just watch her. She knows this is happening, and she obviously doesn't care. Like the other two people, yeah, what they're doing is horrible. If you want to cheat, just get divorced. Like, don't, because now for sure one of you is probably getting divorced. But this woman that's smiling off to the side is the one that I want to focus on. I just think of the moral bankruptcy that she has, that she knows these two people are cheating, and she's willing to go to this concert with them and not say anything to anybody. It does make you question, did she get promoted because perhaps she was going to tell? How long has she known? Who else knows? Man, this company that the guy works for, Astronomer, I have a feeling they're going to get some new openings coming up soon. So if you're on the job market, Astronomer is the place to possibly be looking for a job.
Typically, when celebrities or musicians serenade you, it's because of a joint union, right? We're celebrating life, love, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, right? But it's not being put, it's not for being serenaded for a divorce. It's not being put on a Jumbotron and having your whole marital life blown the fuck up and shot to the stars. An astronomer recently promoted got caught in an affair with a CEO, and now everybody just up in flames. Marriage going to shambles. That alimony is going to be so cute. because the whole world was a witness. I know she is about to retire, and she said, fuck a teacher's salary, bitch. I got C-suite money now. That lawyer, that judge, and Netflix documentaries are about to have a goddamn field day.
The astronomer, CEO, and head of HR caught having an affair at the Coldplay concert reminds me so much of the Ned Fulmer affair with Alex Herring. And the internet was so quick to identify them. Alex Byron, CEO, and Kristen Cabot, CPO, aka head of HR, were both married with kids. Both got caught on the Jumbotron, and whoever was in charge of the Jumbotron needs a raise. And can we talk about the employee that was with them? Apparently, she's also an employee at Astronomer who recently got promoted. So she obviously knows what's going on because she's there. But girl's gonna keep her mouth shut. And then this is them two at work together. And apparently Andy's wife has changed her last name back to her maiden name on Facebook. I just know this is the talk in the office right now. I would pay to be a fly on the wall in the office and in their Slack Teams channel. This is so messy. And it's the fact that Coldplay called them out for having an affair. Because he was like, oh, looks like they're having an affair. Or maybe they're just shy. Crazy how the universe works.
Mr. Andy Byron, for you to not only become viral on TikTok, but viral on LinkedIn, let me tell you, that says a lot. Even Jesus can't fix this mess.
entered the chat to let us know that even they can't clean this one up, but buckle up because it's about to get messier. The CEO just dropped his statement and we have to get into this. Here's Andy's statement, you know, the guy who dropped to his knees in shame. Of course, he's making himself the victim. He starts off by saying that he wants to acknowledge the moment that's been circulating online and the disappointment it's caused. What was supposed to be a fun night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake playing out on a very public stage. He wants to sincerely apologize to his wife, his family, and the team at Astronomer. You deserve better from me as a partner, a father, and as a leader. He goes on to say that this is not who he wants to be or how he wants to represent the company that he helped build. He's taking time to reflect, taking accountability, and figure out the next steps. Personally and professionally, I ask for privacy as I navigate that process. Now, here's where he really makes himself the victim. He wants to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment that was in a very public place became public without his consent. Oh no. He says that he respects artists and entertainers, but he hopes that we can all think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle, as if he didn't do this to himself. That drop to his knees in shame. I mean, if he could have just played it cool, none of this probably would have happened, although it absolutely deserved to happen. And I almost forgot this last little part. He goes into quoting Coldplay, who outed him. It was the Coldplay singer Chris Martin who said they're either having an affair or really shy. He goes on to quote them by saying, "Lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you." I'm not sure if he's talking about himself, his wife, or his mistress. This is his beautiful wife. May she get every penny that he helped make that billion-dollar company, and she has already dropped his last name off of her Facebook. She's gone back to her maiden name, and again, we wish the best for her because this is awful. And as for Kristen, head of HR at this company, what a mess. She also has a husband. People have been wondering. Yes, she has a husband who I think is an executive in sportswear or something like that. And these are some interesting quotes from Kristen. She says that she so appreciates that he can see her role as something different. She likes to classify her HR role as in the realm of people strategy, because to her, magic happens when you align people strategy to the business and strategy sink into two. She also goes on to say that there are plenty of companies out there where a strong CEO and leadership team just doesn't see the value that a strong people leader can bring to the company. Good thing he could see her strong value to the company. And as for embarrassed woman, who she brought into this by nudging her and being like, nudge, nudge, can you believe we're getting caught right now about the affair that we all know about? It is obvious that this has been going on and that she was aware and that she's part of the company. So she's actually the senior director of people at this company. She joined the company in January of 2025, and her background includes several human resource leadership roles, which is interesting because when you look into this, they actually worked at a company together before this, and then she brought her good old buddy Alyssa over to get into her shenanigans at Astronomer. And things must have been getting real hot and heavy with them because last week, Kristen reportedly promoted embarrassed girl Alyssa to be vice president of people. So this girl is directly reporting to the head of HR, who is having an affair with the CEO of the company. Literally, what a mess. I mean, again, head of HR, CEO of the company, other people in the HR department are very much involved in all of this. They're all out in public together doing this publicly. He's crying about how it was a private moment. And ultimately, I am never, ever going to forget that look on his face. They're just so happy. We're in love. We're so happy to be cheating on our spouses. And then the immediate getting busted and just dropping his head in shame, dropping to the floor and crawling out of there.
Now, as you guys have seen, it is quite a messy situation. Now, the CEO of Astronomer, which is a billion-dollar company, has been said to be in a relationship, allegedly, with the people officer, the chief people officer, Kristen Cabot, who is also married. Now, the CEO, who is married with 2 kids, the people have done a lot of digging, as you've seen. People have located the Facebook page of the wife, and the wife has taken off his surname from her name. So she's bearing, I think, her first and probably her father's name. and it's quite a mess. Now, the other lady that was there that was smiling, she has been identified as the VP of People. So she is the vice president of the People Office, which is like an HR department. And it was said that she was recently promoted to that, as I think about 1 week ago, because the screenshots that were shown were taken on the 17th of July. So I think it's about a week ago that she was promoted. And from some comments that I saw in some pages and on the Twitter thread, it seems like she was not supposed to have been promoted. Now, some people are saying that some of the other member of staff in the company are talking about the whole thing and they are bringing out some tea. I saw a particular comment where someone said that a cousin works in the company and that they were surprised when the girl was promoted to VP because they did not think that it was appropriate. Now, some people are saying that maybe the promotion was as a result of her knowing about the affair and then helping them to cover up. Now, from the LinkedIn post that was put up that has now been deleted by Kristen Cabot, it was said in a post that she has known the VP for quite a while and that they've worked in different companies, so they must be tight, and it's a possibility that the promotion came as a result of her helping them to cover up their affair. Now, the chief people officer, that's Kristen Cabot, was just employed by Astronomer as of November 2024. So she has been there for like 7 months and already in a mess. Now, the comment section of the LinkedIn pages of the CEO and the chief people officer is now off, so people cannot leave comments. Before they went off, a lot of people were leaving comments. Even the page of the company, the comment section is off. But the page of the CEO's wife is still up. She just removed his surname, but she left the comment section open. And I think that's a sign of what she is planning to do. Like, she is definitely going the route of divorce. And with a lot of people leaving encouraging comments on her page, I think she needs that to help her navigate the journey that she's about to enter, the embarrassing journey, because literally the whole video has gone viral. Like, people are saying, I'm seeing it from South Africa, I'm seeing it from Malaysia, I'm seeing it from Singapore. Like, it has gone viral everywhere. People are seeing how disgraceful her husband is and the lady. Now, not a lot of information has been seen or posted about Kristen Cabot's husband. We just know his picture is obviously going to be a follow-up to everything that is happening, because according to reports, the company is valued at over $1 billion. And I know there are some shareholders and some people on the board that are not happy right now with the negative attention that the company is getting. And definitely there's going to be some issue with the CEO and the chief people officer and even that VP, because I am sure that there's a morality clause in their contract, and this is not showing that they are of good morals. Now, someone asked Grok on Twitter the divorce impact of this situation on Andy Byron, which is the CEO. And according to Grok was estimating that his net worth is about $30 million and he's about to lose about $19 million and some job and equity risk. So it's going to cost him. As for the chief people officer, Kristen Cabot, this is going to definitely impact her negatively. Now, you are just employed in a company for 9 months and you're already in this kind of scandal. Now, I don't know if they've known each other before she was employed by the company, but it's not a good look for the company. Now, my own thought about it, it's the audacity for me. Honestly, it's the audacity. You are doing something that is wrong, then you go ahead to attend a concert that has thousands of people, and you know, and like the audacity to think that nobody can identify you, or nobody will identify you, even without the jumbotron camera and everything. Someone could have been in the crowd, could have seen them, could have taken a picture, could have taken a video and sent it or uploaded it. Why did they think that it was okay to go and do that kind of thing at his concert. Now, some people are saying that the concert, them attending the concert, they might have put it as work trip, work whatever, work event. And that's probably what they're going to use as the excuse with the VP of people being there. But it did not make sense to me. Honestly, it doesn't make sense to me. Why would you do something like that? Knowing the kind of company you're working, knowing the environment that you are in, like it has thousands of people. You cannot just say that, oh, nobody will identify you. How are you sure? I really don't get the audacity. That's where I'm really like, you're doing something wrong and you're being bold about it, not expecting that anything will happen, not expecting any consequences to happen. And unfortunately for them, their embarrassment is televised worldwide. Before, it might have just been in their community, it might be in their family, whatever. But this embarrassment to them and to their spouses and family is televised worldwide because they're putting pictures of the man's son, the woman, all our work pictures, everything is on the internet right now. Apart from the guy, maybe I've not seen it, apart from the husband of Kristen Cabot, but everything about his family is being exposed. It doesn't make sense to me, like the boldness, the audacity. Now, it's obvious there were some things going on in the company because now that they're saying that people, the other staff members are talking about what's going on, it's going to be a lot of investigation and jobs are going to be lost. It's obvious that the VP and the chief people officer are going to lose their job. It looks like that's what's going to happen. As for the CEO, they might tell him to step down. They might just give him an excuse. He might come with an apology and blah, 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 and blah, and then say he's resigning from his position. That's probably what's going to happen. For the other ones, they are definitely going to fire them, especially the one that was just employed 9 months ago and the lady that was just promoted. There is a possibility those ones are losing their job, but the guy, they might just save face for him and say he resigned or he stepped down, whatever he's going to, whatever English he's going to use to try and look as if he did not get fired. It's going to be interesting to see what's going on. As for the wife of the CEO, obviously it looks like she's ready to go battle, and I hope she cleans him for all his words, because that embarrassment is too much. Like, do it, hide it under. Let me discover and let us quietly go, whoa, this one. Even Coldplay was saying that it looks like either they are cheating or they are shy. He did not know he was exposing cheaters on his platform, in his concert. It's just interesting how people have been dragging the guy and also dragging the woman, because majorly was dragging the guy, but I don't know why they're not dragging the woman. They should drag the woman. Anyway, we'll see what happens later with the CEO and the chief people officer and even the VP. But I'm wishing the wife of the CEO and the husband of the chief people officer lots of love, goodness, because they are going to need strength to maneuver what is coming their way, because this embarrassment is global. And definitely everybody's going to be looking at them. I just wish them all the best. I hope they are able to get what they need to get. I'm not going to say that they should not get what they need to get. They should get what they need to get to teach them a lesson. Anyway, that is my thought about this whole situation. I would love to hear what you think about it. So please leave your comments in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by its side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. And with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.